There is no such thing as the absolute victory against something because there are no compounds which are set up at 100% accuracy. That means that when some kind of compound is created, there are always some amount of free and reacted rays left. This theory makes it easier to understand how the larger compounds, like atoms, molecules, and ions, and also even larger bodies, like the Earth, Sun, Moon, and etc., might have formed in the universe from subatomic particles. Since there were some free rays left after the formation of the first smallest particles, it means that they can still create more complex compounds while making contacts with the similar kinds of rays. So, if there are a sufficient amount of free rays left which are capable to react with similar kind of rays, while making contacts with them, subatomic particles create atoms, they create molecules, and after that, more complex compounds are formed in this way. Those free rays can attract and create compounds with various bodies of any size. What creates that attraction depends on the amount of free rays. A particle, which has a larger amount of free rays, attracts a particle with lesser amount of them. Usually, a body with a larger mass has more free rays because it is composed of more particles, which emit them. For that reason, all the free rays from that body's particles collect to the wholeness and create a stronger attraction force than it is in a body with smaller mass. Meanwhile, attraction force from the smaller body stimulates the larger body's attraction force because both forces thread in the same direction. Different kinds of rays spread at different speeds because their structures are different. Newly formed compound of rays gets a circular shape, which depends on the mutual attraction between these rays because every point of the material in one of these rays attracts every point of other rays' material. Meanwhile, all the free rays which didn't react starts radiating in straight lines from all sides of the compound. When the primary compound of rays, the smallest particle, which is the strongest source of free rays, starts making connections with other compounds, the total amount of free rays are decreasing progressively because the more complex compound is, the more free rays are being used to make necessary connections. The amount of free rays stops decreasing when the largest empirical unit of a specific material is formed, for example, atom, ion, molecule, which has all the properties that are characteristic to that material. The amount of free rays decreases when they are spreading from the last subatomic particle of every empirical unit. When a body is large, composed of many empirical units, the free rays are accumulating from all those last subatomic particles of all the empirical units in its structure, and when the body's surface is reached, those free rays create the united attraction force, which can affect other bodies. There are ionical and covalent attraction force of empirical units. Ionical attraction is stronger because ions have more free rays than other empirical units. Ionical compounds have the lowest amount of free rays because the more free rays are emitting from the ionical empirical unit, the more of them participate in the creation of ionical compound. Since the smallest particle is a compound of similar kinds of rays and it has a circular shape, so the rays in its structure are also moving in circles in boundaries of subatomic particle. They keep moving constantly because both kinds of those rays have fuel to maintain each other's energy. This fuel is the reaction products of those rays. Since the structural rays in subatomic particle constantly move in circles, the free rays, which are left and reacted, emit from the subatomic particle in all directions.